Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good day, depending on where you're at. Welcome to GameFlix 2022 with your boy Demon FH361. I want to get down on some Morrowind and for a couple of hours, maybe talk about some things here and there, want to say hi to people, hi to the audience. I hope you guys are having a good time on this beautiful Saturday, or where I live is Saturday around 9:28 or 9:24 a.m., 9:25 a.m. Um, and well, I mean, I wanted to talk about some things before I get down on some Morrowind because I decided to restart my class right now before it's too late. The thing is that when I did it, the class that I chose to make, it's not really working the way I wanted to work. It's not doing what I wanted to do. It's taking me a long time to level up, and I don't want that. I want to be able to level up fast without having to pay for too much training, because there are some things you want to pay for training if you don't want to waste time working that out if you got the funds. But before we jump into the gameplay, I just want to talk a little bit about something productive, a little bit about myself, because some people perhaps consider that I'm not a good example, or like they don't know me, and like they don't know who they're talking to, and well, that's normal. I mean, when people don't know you, sometimes they don't take you serious. So I want to, talk a little bit more. Yeah, I don't have a camera. It's not because I don't want to. It's because I don't want to, and because of the network capabilities. Like, my internet doesn't have too much bandwidth for uploading. So uploading two streams, like two different captures, really does change the quality of the video. So I decided, since I got Starlink, I mean, it's not bad. I got it to where it's working better, but it doesn't have like all the extra juice, Anyways, let's focus on something right now. So before I jump into the game, I want to talk a little bit about gold, a little bit about me too. So I'm not some millionaire or someone who has a lot of wealth. I have a little bit of wealth. I mean, uh, I own some things. I own some property. I own some stock, I guess. And but something that captured my attention, about me now that I am 40 years old, uh, because I think, like the way I grew up. I'm not gonna talk bad about my parents, stepdad or my mom, because in my opinion, like the way I see it, they did everything they could to provide me an education, so that I wouldn't be in that situation where they're at, or where they were 20 years ago, or 30 years ago, maybe 40 years ago. you know. Um, so, but they never actually saw past what they had to do, you know, like they focused on working jobs that other people didn't want to take. Um, and as long as we went to school, you know, and we had good grades, that's what really mattered to them. Which is something that's really cool, man. You know, at the end of the day, you got parents that will do that for you, and they're willing to work, you know, to provide, do extra. I think that's amazing in a way. Uh, so that's why I wanted to give a little more than gaming to the audience because, well, yeah, I mean, I work. I'm a support agent. I help other business people manage their store, you know, their business. I have a salary. I guess I'm like a Japanese salaryman from Mexico. I'm Mexican. I mean, I own some things. I own an apartment, I guess. You know, I own some land, I guess. But what I wanted to talk about a little bit about is maybe this will help. It's about gold, and we're gonna share the screen. And I got it right here. So, uh, some people might be concerned, you know, like, who is this guy? Or, you know, like, why do you think that people want to watch you? Or, well, I mean, I want to be entertaining as well, you know? It makes me cope with reality, makes me cope with, I'm not someone who's married. I used to have a girlfriend, but we broke up, we split. And now I've been single, just working my life out. Before, you know, I find a relationship and perhaps maybe get married, have kids, you know, children. But right now, in the situation, like the way the situation is for me, I'm stuck in a it's not a limbo, but it's this vicious circle where the money I'm making, even though it's far more than the minimum wage for someone who lives here in Mexico, I make about 2 or 3 minimum wages. It's not enough for me to be able to travel abroad, but it is enough for me to be able to live a comfortable life as long as I don't spend my money the wrong way and as long as I don't throw away the money I have. Because the moment I start spending extras on things that don't really benefit me, that will throw off, you know, my game. You know, yeah, I mean, I got um a way to, I guess, defeat inflation or have been defeating inflation for, I don't know, like 12 years now. Uh, and but I don't defeat inflation by having like too much income. I've never have been in a spot where I make like 5 or 6 minimum wages or 10 minimum wages. I've always been on the spot where I make like 2 or 3 minimum wages, you know. Uh, but the way I've been defeating inflation is by not having debt, because like the ultra rich will talk about that you have to be in debt in order to buy property, this and that. Well, yeah, I mean, I have debt, I guess, because I'm paying a mortgage. Uh, but that's good debt. You see, debt has to do something for you, and that's the way the type of debt I have, because I was looking at someone like what's his name, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad writer. You know, he's the one that wrote the book, The Rich Dad Poor Dad, or I think it's Poor Dad Rich Dad. Uh, and I got something off of him that made me change my perspective, but manage my excess of expenses into where the debt is actually working for me. Uh, because he was talking about that he needed an excuse to break out of poverty, and the excuse was buying this property, this fixer upper on the beach somewhere in the Bahamas. I think that's what he said. And so he got it near a beach in this beach town, and that's what I did. Um, I 40 years old. I don't have any major debt. I guess I have a decent job. I'm working for some of the biggest names in the industry right now. Uh, that I'm making the wage of a foreigner. I'm not making like the wage of someone who is in the States or someone who is in Europe, you know. I'm making the wage of less than the minimum wage of someone in the States or someone in Europe, but I'm able to own things. But I guess the main topic that we're gonna cover right now here is gold, because like someone was talking about how much you should have in your expenses, and in your how you should distribute your wealth to come up. And they were saying that you need to have at least like no more than 20% of your riches or your wealth invested in gold, and another percentage invested in real estate property, and paying some debt like working your credit out, you know, with your credit cards. At the end of the day, that's still money that you could have access to buy things. It's not cash money. Like, don't ever look at a credit card like cash money, or at least that's the way I see it. Because if you do, then you're buying expensive money. But you want to get cheap money, right? You want to buy money at a low price and take advantage of it. Because if you buy expensive money, you're just like throwing money away. Uh, but I was looking at gold, and the way gold has been playing out. I mean, I started trading gold since 2019, 2018. So it was 2019, but it was when gold was around like at 1600. Like, this chart is not accurate. But I don't want to bring out HFM. So, or I think it was like 2020. I started trading gold when gold was like at 1800. And I got to a point where I never actually made any money off of it for years. I was just losing money. And I started making money like in 2025. And then when it all crashed, I lost part of my account, or the funds I had in it. But my account is not really broken. Right now it's in a good spot. You know? It's in a good spot where I'm in a spot of making a lot of money off of the money I have there. And it's never gonna break because I'm working it in a way that it's never gonna break. But what I have seen is that every year gold tends to go up, you know? I don't like this trading view, art, gold, art, life. I think this one is better. So we're gonna do the day. Let's do the week time scale. Yeah, this is a little better. So, well, let's do the month. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. If you see this, gold has always gone up, except for this year in 2021 to 2022. For a period of 7 months, it went down, but after that, it always has gone up. Since I guess it blew up since September 2022. And ever since, for almost 3 years in a row, it never went down, never crashed. And this crash is the biggest crash in history. Over $1,200, you're talking about $1,400 crash. Not even here. On this one, the crash was like $600. Not even $1,000. It went from 2,000 to like 1,600. It was like $400 crash. And I was like, damn, man. Like everyone who bought gold since the beginning of January 2025, even until like October, because it dropped, everyone, including that would be like banks, businesses, ordinary people who dig gold, they have managed certain expenses because they work with a budget. Everyone lost money, or at least some made money, and then they knew the crash was coming and they sold off. So if gold doesn't go up by this year, central banks are gonna lose a lot of money, and that's not good for banks because they're already losing a lot of money to debt. The countries are paying like $1 trillion in debt, just in debt alone. So managing red numbers on gold is no good, So what I'm trying to say is that people who bought up here, they're done. Maybe if they wait until the end of the year, this may recover. But that's all up to the people who buy gold. I mean, I don't think people are gonna want to lose money, because if this keeps going down to like $3,500, if you're shorting gold, yeah, you're gonna make money off of that. But the system is gonna break to the point where I don't know. I think the banks are not gonna be wanting to run the red numbers no more. I think gold is gonna go up. I don't think it's gonna keep going down because of how useful it is. It's not like Bitcoin. Yes, people made a lot of money on Bitcoin, whoever bought early. They still holding Bitcoin. They made businesses around Bitcoin holdings. I personally don't like Bitcoin. Um, Maybe because I never paid attention to it, or it's just so hard to get to and so easy to lose your money that I just don't have any interest in it. When dealing with crypto, I've never actually made money on crypto. I've always lost money, and the lost money that I've made out have been out of like silly mistakes, you know. But that's money that I was capable of affording to lose. It's not money that I went in debt for and lost. It's money that I had there that I wanted to do something with it, try things, new things out, and uh, I ended up losing it because I clicked the wrong. I lost $100 the other day because I was transferring WETH to one of my wallets, and I forgot that I shouldn't. That wallet doesn't receive WETH. That wallet only receives Ethereum, and I forgot to swap it. And I sent in $100 like that, and I was like, damn, I lost the WETH. I should have swapped it before. Uh, but it was money that I was willing to lose. You know, it's like, I mean, I got $100 here. So if it blows up, it blows up. If But then after a while, you know, I was like thinking, like, man, you know, what if I wouldn't have lost that money? You know, like, if I would have done something else with it, just think about it. Like, let's say you got $1,000 and you know you want to do something with it, and like, oh, okay, I'll put it on crypto, or I'll put it on bucket, I'll put it on gold, or I'll buy some stocks or something. But if you lose that money, it's lost. I mean, it's a learning curve. I mean, you might as well just take a coding course, or I don't know, maybe open up a cell phone store or something that's gonna give you money that you're not just gonna throw away. And because those chances are limited to some people, like for instance me, I'm not someone who has the help of a lot of people who are willing to help me with money, you know. I'm always been someone who has always worked since I was 10. I've been working for like 30 years since I was 10. I mean, I was going to school, yeah, but I was working, cutting yards, like cutting grass, or working, doing other things like washing cars, or doing a little bit of mechanic work, help, or whatever, you know, painting or doing carpentry, like a little kid, you know, like a 12-year-old, you know. I still make a few bucks off of it. People were willing to pay me. But those opportunities don't come along too well. So my advice would be is if you don't need that much. Like if you got $100 and if you want that money to grow, right now gold is in a spot where central banks don't want to lose money. Businesses don't want to lose money. Let's see if I could. And I want to see if I could like vertical line. No, not a vertical line. I want to do horizontal line. Let's get the arrow. So on this, you look at the year December 2025. Every new quarter, like every new year, banks will have a budget. I'm talking about central banks. And they're not gonna throw their money away like we do. They look at the full picture. They're living right their own charts, because they have so much money that they could just change the course of the trend. Presidents do that, like Putin. Putin is one of them. He's the largest producer of gold in the entire world because he's got the most land. Uh, and they all have mods with specific monks, and if they don't like someone, they'll use the full power of the central bank to go after you. However, to win in that game, you have to be able to put them against the wall with a sword, I guess with your trading strategy. So right now, every bank in the world who bought gold, because they bought like 240 tons. That's well, we're counting on those 240 tons that they bought that were reported, because there were claims that they were going under the table and buying gold so that they wouldn't change the price of gold, being corrupt, being crooked that way, which is something that I don't tolerate, because those people live off of our taxes. And then they just want to do people wrong like that. That's just, I don't care who they are. That's why I don't like communist people, because they'll claim it's good for you, but it's not good for you. It's good for their pockets. It's not good for you. So, let's see. So if you decide to buy gold on this dip, you gotta do it to where if the price drops $1,000, your account doesn't break. But you gotta have a broker that will tolerate your bid, because brokers don't tolerate that shit. Brokers, they'll give you a swap commission, like for the next day. If your bid stays longer than the market is open, they'll charge you a swap commission. And so if you don't have a swap commission, man, you're good. You don't have to pay the swap fee. You can just leave it there indefinitely. So if looking at the outcome, looking at the banks, mostly bank central bank play, they're not gonna right now. Like, banks are losing money like $400 million. So I don't know what's the breaking point of a central bank. But if they claim they're just red numbers, I don't think they just want to show you red numbers. So if you buy it to where, let's say you have $100 and you buy a little bit off of it, don't buy it to where if it drops $200, your account breaks. You can just forget about it. Gold is something that you buy, and if you have a good broker that's gonna give you no commission swap fee and no commission for trading, you can just leave it there 1 year, maybe 6 months, and those $100 are gonna turn into something. But you gotta look at the way like inflation, because if you're gonna be day trading to where, right now it's gonna drop 100 points or it's gonna go up 100 points, and you're gonna risk your account like that, you're never gonna make money. The system will always chase your that's why Grant Cardone was saying that he don't invest in forex. That's why he invests in real estate, because I used to watch Grant Cardone all the time when I was looking for answers, and I think he's a person who will show you how to make money in a good way, legally, and I think that's freaking awesome. So he was saying that he don't trust forex because forex is controlled. Yeah, it is controlled in a way, but it's controlled because they don't want the smart people to make money and They know they're gonna go through the learning curve, and they want to charge them. You know, they don't want you to get ahead. But right now, it's in a point where if this shit keeps going down, their banks are gonna break. So they have to support it. It's not gonna go down just like that. So you have to make your bid to where, oh shoot, to where I think it's gonna reach this area here, the 48. Oh god, wait, there you go, like this. I don't want this. Move it. So we're like right now it's right here on 4,000. In the next quarter, banks that already made their money, they already made their money. One bank sold off right here, the other ones kept selling off until right here. They bought, they sold. So they already made their money for the first 2 quarters. But they're not gonna want to lose money in the next 2 quarters. So is that gonna go down more than 3,800, I believe? So what you gotta do is you gotta make your stop loss kind of like at 3,000. If you make your stop loss at 3,000 with $100 and you leave it there for the next 6 months, price is gonna go up to maybe 4,800, maybe $5,000. This means that your $100 are gonna turn into something more. You're not gonna leave your $100 in your bank, and so because your $100 in the bank for the next 6 months are gonna lose value. Like they're gonna be worth like $90. But it's still good. I mean, it's good, man. But if you day trade it, and if you don't day trade it right, your account is gonna break in the next few days. But if you do it to where it can hold off for $1,000 going down, and if you're a freaking genius and you can make money on the way down while also making money on the way up, you got it, man. You know, those are my 2 cents. So that people don't claim that, oh, watching Demon is no good, like not gonna teach you anything. Like, dude, I got a monetized YouTube channel. I don't have too many views, but I'm monetized. I have a domain, 2 domains. You know, I'm getting sponsored by eBay, by Amazon, one of the biggest companies in the world. So I was just asking, just support me a little bit. I mean, I'll give you all the help you want around your store. Just click like, subscribe. You know, I'll show you little things here and there. And I'm doing this because I feel that I'm always getting outdone by other people. You know, like I feel like, man, you know, like I worked all my life, but there's people that are just making too much money, man. Like I can't even travel. But it's crazy though. I have wealth. I mean, I own land, I own the house, I own motorcycles, I own domains, digital stuff. I run stores. I manage like 10,000 stores. You know. So anyways, that was my breakdown of gold. And I decided to do gold. I didn't want to do like a Wordle. Yeah, it's entertaining. But I just wanted to show you guys a little bit something about gold, you know? Because you look at this, gold has never gone down this much. And gold has never gone down over a war. Gold always goes up when there's war. And this time is different. This 2026, there was war, gold went down multiple times, and now they're just keeping gold hostage because of whatever, some interests of other people that, oh, this guy is too smart. You shouldn't let this guy just free like that because he's a smart guy. Smart people shouldn't be free like that. That's everything I hear all the time. Like, oh, he's a smart guy. Don't do that to a smart person. Why? I don't know. Why? I mean, it's something that I still don't understand. Like, I guess people are scared of smart people. Aren't smart people the ones who made everything, you know? Like, aren't smart people are the ones who created the systems, who coded, who built things? I don't know, it's something crazy. But anyways, that's enough about stock market. You got $100. You don't have to bid too much. Bid to where it's gonna you have a stop loss of $1,000. Like you could go down 1,000 points, and your $100 are not gonna break if you don't have a swap commission. And if you leave it there, I know those central banks are not gonna lose money. Well, only if it's like the Cuban central bank or the central bank of some other country that doesn't know how to run their money. Yeah, but for the most part, as far as I know, China is not gonna want to lose money. Russia is not gonna want to lose money. The United States is not gonna want to lose money. Singapore or any other country in the world who has a strong economy that purchases gold, I know they don't want to see red numbers there. Which is what brings up the next commentary. The BRICS nations, weren't they holding hands, playing all pamby-damdy, claiming that they would use gold for a backup for their currency? Then what the hell are you guys doing? I'm just gonna say it like that. Like, what are you guys doing? Weren't you guys gonna use gold for backup to strengthen your economy? Claiming, oh, our BRICS nations are better than the other nations and we're gonna break out from poverty using gold. Oh, but everyone who believed Putin lost money. Putin couldn't make the price of gold go up because they run the bear market. Just look at Ethereum. Ethereum is never gonna go up past $30,000 because it's run by a bear market country. Their belief is that communism is that everything should be common for everyone, and if everyone is poor, they'd rather break the economy to make everyone poor. They're not gonna want to provide that freedom for people. Be free. It's a communist country. They don't believe that. They don't believe in freedom. They believe in the people belong to the government. Whereas in other countries where it's free, yeah, I mean, the people belong to the government, yet because they want to be part of it. You know, they volunteer for stuff. It's not forced. Anyways, that's enough about gold. I'm hoping that if you're looking for where to invest right now, this is in a critical situation where banks don't want to lose money. Some people want to make money, and this is going to go up no matter what. It cannot keep going down because if it does, the banks are going to break. And once things break, that's where gold skyrockets. All right, let's get down. I don't want to talk too much. I got like 1 hour of gameplay, so yeah, let's do this, man. Let's do it.
have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name? Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me. Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where. Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Alright, so this is where I decided to create my new class because, damn, dude, the other one was just taking so freaking long to level up that I was like, damn, I don't want to do it. So, my favorite attribute is gonna be strength and willpower. Cancel this. Or intelligence. Yeah, let's resist magic and maximum fatigue. That these two right there. I guess we'll leave it at combat, but we're gonna change some things. Major skills, we're gonna do... I really need the blunt weapon to be a major skill because that's what I'll be using in a long blade, so I'll be using... Oh, but I also need the, like, the other one. Short blade. And I'm thinking about this because, like, those are, like, the main bosses, you know? You need the little hammer and the little blade to kill Dagot Urth. But I always use the little hammer, so I'm gonna use the blunt weapon for that. And then I will use I really need enchant to be or destruction. I'm not gonna be enchanting too much, but I really do want to, like, I'm gonna use them all the time. So enchant is gonna be one of my major ones. Medium armor, I don't want heavy armor there. I will use long blade. I'm always blocking, so I was gonna do like I don't want acrobatics. I'm gonna use destruction. Destruction. Yeah, so I got blunt weapon, enchant, medium armor, long blade, destruction. Here I will use the block. And I'm gonna I really need alchemy and acrobatics. I will use athletics. Oh, but I also needed like the that armor. I'm gonna alteration. Yeah. Athletics, acrobatics, alchemy, block. I could just pay for alchemy, man. Like I'm not a big because the thing is that with alchemy, you make the potions, and the potions is what makes it stack up. But the alchemy you could just pay for, you know. You just get a bunch of alchemy training from the Makes Guild. It's not something that you're not gonna be crafting stuff all the time. You're gonna craft it like once, but you're gonna craft like 20 or 30 potions at once, you know? And that's it, and you're gonna have a bunch of potions. Or just buy them. Security. Security is something that you can manage with alteration, which is something that, you know. So I got enchant, destruction, illusion, conjuration, mysticism. I think restoration. Yeah. A block, long blade, blunt weapon. Oh, and I need, athletics. Acrobatics will just go up. It doesn't really matter. So I'll change acrobatics to short blade. I need the short blade. Right. Yeah. There you go. Short blade, restoration, block. Athletics, yeah. Acrobatics, I'll just jump constantly. But if I make it like I'll change it for acrobatics. There you go.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be? Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
All right. So you're really not missing out on too much because I was only like level 2. So, oh, this looks a lot better. Look, fatigue 160, magicka 120. I didn't have too much magicka. Yeah, the health is alright. Block restoration for blade alteration, blunt weapon enchant, medium armor, long blade destruction. Yeah, that's what I need. Then armor, heavy armor, ox, spear, athletics, illusion, conjuration, mysticism. Oh, that mysticism is. That's right. Mysticism. On armor, light armor, marksman. I never use marksman. All right.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celisgravius.
Alright, so I know I gotta take this ring.
Your papers, please.
Right. It's on. Let's go.
Hurry this up, will you?
Yeah, he wants his ring. I ain't giving you nothing. Done. So
Let's hear. Go ahead, stranger.
what's this?
What was that?
Alright. can't go right now over there. Person there. Okay. All right. Like it's on. Let's go. Now. So the first thing I gotta do is I need to go to Balmora. Oh, I could go talk to this guy. Get the potions. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I'm already here, so might as well just take these. Yeah, take that bunker's vein. Yep.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
What's this about?
Alright, I need the other one, violet something, and the other one. So, but it's not, guys, no. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the rope. Or I'm not gonna put it on. I'll just do it. Okay, let's go back to that traveler, that travel bug. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Acrobatics. Yeah, you see? Now we're talking. Now with the acrobatics goes up. My level goes up right away. I had that like way down there, so no. Let's go.
We make a special trip just for you. Say no,
Alright,
Brad.
so let's save it. Yeah, save this. I'm gonna call this the new demon game. Alright, so we need to go talk to Pius Cassates, Mr. Skooma dealer. Well, he's not a dealer, he's a Skooma addict. Yep. Right.
Let's hear it.
What's up, buddy? Yep, Pius Cassates. Just all man with a Skooma problem. This orders this Makes Guild, Fighters Guild, Freelancer. Alright, goodbye. Yep, let's go. Alright, so let's get back on track. Because I had to like restart it. So what else am I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need some armor. Guess we'll go get the cheap armor first. Oh, let me equip my sword. There you go. What's up, buddy? Let's go. Let's travel to Rune. Yeah.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
So yeah, this is my go-to area where you can just get like this crazy armor stuff. Make sure the guard don't see you. Yeah, and just take all.
I'll deal with you, thief.
Oh my god. Saw me. Loaded. Yeah. I didn't think he was watching me. So, damn. Forgot to save it. Let's get it. I've been thinking about doing a thing is I just jump in this because I want to get far with
Any
it, man.
time now.
I used to say it's report. Yes, yes, yes. Orders, virus skill, freelancer, magics, make skill. Let's go. Save. One game, right? Let's go. I was looking at this. I think I told you this last time. This crazy dude, man, who wanna beat the game in like 5 minutes. I'm like, dude, why you wanna beat the game in 5 minutes, man? And they modded it in a way where you could just jump. Where you find that guy, and then with that jump you go collect some stuff and then go kill that wolf. I'm like, damn, like what the hell? Okay, travel a room.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
And before I take that armor, let me save it, man. Save. Oh yeah, he's just walking up here.
I've got
right
better
away.
things to do, so
Oh, man,
if you
whatever,
don't
man.
mind, let's move this along.
There. Armor.
I've got better
All
things to
right.
do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
All right, let's go, man. So, where's this guy? Oh, he's right there. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Speak, traveler.
Look, we look the same. Oh, you got a different helmet, though. Yep. So I will go to Valmora. I mean, you could start in any city that you want. It's just Valmora is like the one where I want to start, you know, because you got like all the things you could do. Travel.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
You want something?
Can we hurry this along?
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Oh, Outlander.
What does
Did
the
you want
Breton
something?
need?
for something in particular?
You have my attention. Yes, what is it?
Alright, I think we got this done right away, so let's take a look at the Fighters Guild. You go get the rats, but right now I got everything I need, so let's do it.
Yes, Outlander?
Go ahead.
All right, I'm listening.
Yeah, I need to go talk to a beautiful lady here. Hey, hello.
What say you?
Our eyes. You know what? She reminds me so much of this beautiful actress. She's like this awesome character, man. What's her name? This British one. She was in The Edge of Tomorrow and other good movies. I forgot her name. She looks just like her. And also, she reminds me of Fire Eyes from
I haven't seen that before.
Secret of Evermore. Yeah. Well, let's talk to her. Oh, I hadn't paid attention. Like these, they got like these horns. Look, that's crazy. The detail to the armor, I kind of like it, man. You know, it looks nice. All right. So let's do the mission. Join. Yeah, sign me up. Orders. Rats. Okay, let's do it. Right on, ma'am. Let's go.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
I'm not gonna take the hammers, I'm just gonna leave them there. Let's take all of this. Yeah. Store health. Alright. Let's go. So basically, I was already talking to Scampy guy at the call it Saidanin? No, not Saidanin. It's Caldera. Yeah. And man, I was already making money, man. So we're gonna try to get there. But this time, I'm gonna level up much faster. Yeah, look, I already 3 to level up, you know, and I've only gone up with acrobatics. I haven't even tried doing anything that I could do. So we're gonna level up right away with the medium armor and the long blade. This is like the first things to do. I'm getting the blunt weapon because I'm gonna start getting the little hammers from the ordinators. So I'm gonna start enchanting those. We're gonna see how deadly those things are. So this is the lady with the rats. I think. Wait. Is it here? Oh. It's the other one. Yo. Hey, lady.
I'm waiting.
What does she have on her face? Is she wearing like this? I don't know. Okay, so we need to go to the storage room.
Make it quick.
Damn. I couldn't land a single shot. I need fatigue. I'll just take one of these. There you go.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Alright, we get the cave rat deal done. So we get a little bit of gold. And we're gonna go sell some things.
Is there something I can...
I gotta sell this time warp ladder and that shield. Maybe I'll put those away. Yeah. We're gonna try to come up with some spells. So,
We make a special trip just for you.
I'll use travel with the Makes Guild.
Speak quickly.
Let's go talk to Fire Eye.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Hey!
Speak up!
Alright. Let's get the egg poachers. And I think that's it.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
You know, I like the art. I like the Morrowind art. It's interesting. somewhat realistic.
What is this about?
Oh yeah, so I was thinking about before I get the I want to get the new PSU power supply unit for my computer, but I got some things I gotta buy first.
Yes, what
Once
is
I
it?
do, I will get down on some PS3 games, share them with you guys, and I want to get down on some Infamous. Infamous, it was something that I wanted to do, man.
Looking for something in particular?
I also got, I was playing Red Dead Redemption. But the Red Dead Redemption on the PS3, I'm only gonna do it for like the series, you know, like a series, like a Netflix series, but with games.
I suppose I could spare a moment or two.
But I do have the remastered version on Steam,
Oh,
and I might just jump in that.
Did you want something?
Or continue on with the Doom.
Speak, friend. My
Yeah,
turn
Doom
to
3 was
listen.
fun. Get some spells. I don't need Soul Trap right now. I just want to be able to open things. So, lock and open, that's what I need. Else.
I suppose I could spare a moment or two. I suppose I could spare a moment or two.
You want something?
Shopping for enchantments.
Good day. Let's do business.
Yes, Outlander?
Alright, so my goal is almost done, so we need to go get that room. We need to go talk to Scampy fella. The scamp trader. Try to make that money.
This better be important.
Let's hear it. Yes?
Say your words. Say your words. Speak quickly.
What's up, buddy? I got some things for you. Get this.
Yes. Say your business.
I'm thinking about. I mean, I got Modern Warfare
Any
1,
time
2,
now.
3. You know. And I was thinking about getting the Warzone, man. I already got the hard drive. I mean, the solid state drive. I don't know. I may just get it
Now, where did I
before
put
the new game comes up. I don't know. I'll think about it. Yeah, I need to go get this room.
I really don't have time for this, so...
I like the art. Art looks cool, man. Yeah. Reminds me of a Van Gogh painting. So you could get this one if you want. Things here, like if you're running out of space, yeah. This one too. Alright, so this is my favorite room. And we will leave some things here. I'm gonna leave some books that I don't need. So I'll just leave them right here. That's a big old book. It only has 2 pages, but it's huge. Look at that. Like, damn. Oh, well. There you go. I'll just put it right here in the window. There you go. Okay. All right. So, what's up, buddy?
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
So, out of the things I want to do, I already got the room. I'll get the Skimpy guy for gold. I got some enchants. I need to craft an enchantment to deal damage. And another one to heal up. I don't know how much that's gonna be. Let me go get some coffee, man. I'll be right back. By the way, thank you for watching. If you play other games, I play World of Tanks, Modern Warfare and stuff. So feel free to join my Discord if you wanna. Sometimes I play Dark Orbit. I don't play that much no more. Like I used to play the game a long time ago, and I'll play it every now and then. Let me share with you my Discord on the chat.
Yes.
Feel free to visit, man. Join. Say hi. Alright, I'll be right back.
What was that? Go ahead, stranger. Any time now.
Dude, why are you all over me, man? Get away from me, man. Let's wait. Just waiting for my coffee. I'm just waiting for my coffee, buddy. Anything? I'm civilized, look.
Fresh game.
What is this about?
So what you want to do is you want to take these gems here and this book. Open all of those potions. Yep. Thing is that you need to make sure they don't see you, and trick to it is by creating a spell, the telekinesis at 35 feet. It will not
Good day.
watch you.
Let's do business.
As long as it's 35 feet or more, there's no chance they're gonna see you. But if you create it less than 35, they will watch you. For now, we need spells.
I'm sure we can work out a fair price.
Okay. I already got spell.
Yes, Outlander?
Wait.
Good day. Let's do business.
I think the telekinesis, I'm gonna get it in Bivik. Yep. So I need to get the recall anyways. And
I'm
the
sure
mark-
we can work out a fair
mark
price.
spell.
Shopping for enchantments.
Oh. I think the mark I get it on Balmore.
All right, I'm listening.
Where is that slave?
I think I get it on that's on that temple. So we're gonna get that mark spell, and I'm gonna stop playing because I need to get to work. So,
What is this regard?
by the way, thank you for visiting. Click like, subscribe, help me a
There
little.
is someone watching me. I can tell.
I really appreciate it. Thanks. Oh wait, my coffee's ready. You're back. Alright, let's do this, man. Freaking hungry, I need to get something. Coffee's not doing it. So, man. It's art. What is this? Like some skeleton? Whoever did this, they put a lot of thought into it. Art, books, lore, that's crazy. Oh, that's...
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Hey, buddy. Need some spells. Been trying to play some Killzone, man. The thing is that I need the freaking gun, and I'm like at one deal away from unlocking it.
Do you
There's
want
never
something?
players online. So maybe I'm gonna get that save file, but I don't know how to do it. Need to search it. I think there- Alright, I get it. Mark recall. So now only have 500. Well,
I
let's
don't
see how
have a
much
lot
this
of patience for
costs.
questions, Outlander.
Yeah, I know. Let's go. Okay. Nothing. I know I'm not gonna craft anything with no 300 gold. It was... Oh yes, sorry guys. I haven't played FIFA, and some people want me to play the Mexican game. I will play it maybe tomorrow before the game, because the game is like on the 30th, Tuesday, and that's the only stream I do in Spanish. I don't like doing other streams in Spanish. So tomorrow will be the day when break down the strategy. Some claim it's gonna be Mexico versus Ecuador, or Mexico versus Scotland. I think it's gonna be perhaps Ecuador. And if it is Ecuador, then I don't know. I think they'll have a... I personally think that the US kind of like gave up to being the first place. Or wait, they are in the first place, but they gave up like the last game. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's strategic. Who knows?
Fresh game.
So, I got... I need gold. Let's go do the mark thingy, and let's see, we'll call it a day. Need to go get the mark on the room, because we're gonna go loot. And in order for the loot to work, I need to have telekinesis or Evic Extreme, get it done right away, and make some armor.
What is this regarding, Breton?
That's all I do, like, you know, for my first 6-7 levels, I just loot everything I can while I can. And, you know.
Welcome, friend.
Hey, hello, lady. Take me to Caldera, let's go. Get your gold right here.
Yes.
Right.
Outlander, what do you want?
Come back for those later on. I don't want to take the skulls. Take these.
If I can...
Alright, so we got the mark going, and that's it. I want to thank you for watching the show. I will be back tomorrow maybe. Hoping that the gym is already done fixing it. They were updating or fixing the gym where I go. So it was broke for like a month. So hopefully tomorrow I'll hit the gym, come back, do the stream. I'll have some fun. I don't know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was saying it's talking FIFA, so I may do FIFA, or we'll see. I wanted to do like call it. Oh, let me save. Red Dead Redemption, the remaster one. Or continue on with Doom 3, man. I've never finished Doom 3. I only got to the part where you like at the last boss, and I could never beat him. I didn't know how to do that, so we'll see. Thank you once again for watching the show. I invite you to click like, subscribe. Feel free to visit my Discord, and have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next time.